Welcome back to the South Shore Boys Podcast. I'm your fucking host, Logan O'Brien, joined by my two co-hosts that are very slim and beautiful and brilliant, Dan Hall and Scotty Sweeney. And then, you know the deal with Tyler. We don't have to really address it anymore.
Big fat guy, probably gay, probably retarded.
Well, I would never say such. Come on, man. We have to make it like at least 2 minutes before you can use language like that.
Sorry, I'm doing self-deprecating material.
It's fine. We'll just beep it. And we're joined today by in competition for most reoccurring guests. I'm not sure what the numbers are on that, but
I think she's got it.
I keep
Monica
pushing to come on.
Carroll.
Oh, yeah, full name.
Oh,
Jane?
MJ.
Jane.
MJ.
MJ, that's what she is on my phone.
She wanted people to call her
MJ?
MJ.
When I went to college, I did want people to call me MJ.
Yeah, that sounds
like I thought I would like
Did you love
rebrand.
Spider-Man?
No, I just thought it'd be like cool to be like that type of girl who's just like, oh yeah, it's like MJ. You know what I mean? Like I thought that'd be cool.
No, it is
pretty fucking cool.
And then I realized like I'm not like.
It's Mary
Cool.
Jane.
Yeah. I've always been jealous of people named like TJ and AJ.
Yeah, just like that
yeah.
seems like cool and kind of tomboyish, and so I thought that would be like a cool rebrand. And then it turned out I didn't have the wherewithal to go for that.
To keep with
To be like, oh, people go.
You
I guess
can't really
how can
give
you say,
yourself a nickname. That's
MJ
like,
is having a party.
But if you introduce yourself, if someone's like,
This is
oh, I
Sprite.
actually go by this though.
yeah.
You could do that. I was like, oh, I'm Monica, but I go by MJ.
That's
Also,
what
so-
you gotta say. That's what you did.
But I couldn't
my
do
name's
it.
Dan, but I go by Sprite.
You're
All
in
my
my
friends call
bonus
me
Sprite.
Everyone calls me Sprite.
That's
You're
like
my bonus Sprite.
Wetzel gets so he'll be like, I'm like, oh, this is Wetzel. Like, actually, my name's Nick, but
But that like just depends on his mood.
yeah.
Like
So, yeah, I
that's
guess
how you
I'm
know he's like
fucking Wetzel.
moody. That's how you know Wetzel's gonna get drunk and fight somebody later.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, before we get too far away from
Oh,
it,
yeah.
we are also proudly sponsored by Canteen Vodka Soda. If you can, eating.
And try out those T-Birds, baby. That hard sweet tea. It's
Yeah,
very good.
we ran
Scotty
out of
likes 'em.
boxes. That's how
Nom.
good it is. We drank all of them, so we only have one left to advertise, which is wrapped in.
I was
one of
gonna
our
say
new
you don't have the logo
koozies.
out, do you?
Just
I don't
line
think the
it with-
T-Birds have the logo on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Line the table with empties of canteen.
We love our sponsor a lot. I'll tell you.
Did you guys have any nicknames growing up?
Well, I was gonna say I
Sorry, I
tried.
didn't mean to cut
I
you
tried to get my
I didn't-
third grade teacher to call me Twister
From Rocket
from
Power?
Rocket Power because
You're
I was
not
trying.
Twisted.
I was trying.
She
Woogie,
was like,
woogie,
she was
woogie,
like
woogie.
whatever
That's
squid.
Twister stuff.
She didn't say that actually.
She's like whatever Tito.
That's because she knows he's a shoopy. So.
I'm not a Shuby man.
You're a
Dan,
shoopy.
Dan is Raymundo. 100%.
My whole group of friends, we all trying to go by Rocket Power names. So when she was like on like your name thing, write what you want to be called.
Yeah.
I wrote Twister and drew a picture of a tornado.
Sick.
Yeah.
And she was like, Twister? I was like, you can just actually Tyler's fine. Just like took it back immediately. In third grade, she'd be like, what am I doing?
By the way, Tyler is also a different name.
I know. That's
So-
why it's so confusing.
Yeah, my family calls me Twister.
I know why my middle name Twister.
I remember
It's no big deal,
I
though,
wanted a
so-
nickname. There was a kid named Grip. Like
That is
that
a
was
cool
his nickname.
name.
Yeah. And I was
Grip?
like, I want a nickname. He's like, how about like let's call you like Lego because you're always building up plans. I was like, I'm
What?
never building up plans. He's like, what the hell are you talking
Wait,
about?
how
try
old were you
again.
guys?
Probably like
Let's
third, fourth grade.
They're in
Back
fourth
into
grade.
the
You're
hat.
building up
Yeah,
plans.
he's like, you're always building up plans. Like, what the fuck is this kid
Fuck.
talking about?
I've never heard that
And then,
before. Lego.
Lego Brian.
oh, dude, but also
Whoa.
people
First
call,
name Lego?
my mom like stomped out like people calling me Logie. Like if people called me Logie, my mom would be like, "That's not his name." I was like, "Can you just be cool, mom? Can you just let them call me a fucking?"
No, they're
something
calling
else?"
you Lego. You're not calling
These
him
kids are
Logan.
standing outside your house taunting you to come out.
Loki.
My mom's like, "That's not his name. You beat the shit out of him if you want. But use the right name."
I kind of, in fifth grade, one of our teachers gave us all Polish names for no reason. She was our social studies teacher.
Okay.
I guess she had like been to Poland recently, so and so my Polish name was Monishka, and then that was also my.
I like that a lot.
And so
yeah.
that was also my
Huh,
screen.
Polish, okay.
That was also my first screen name.
Manish.
So a few people call me Monishka because that was like my screen name too.
Sounds
Yeah,
black.
it sounds more like Monishka.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
there
my
might
name
be. I don't
Monishka.
know. I'm just saying she said it was a Polish
And
name.
that is not
Damn,
my job.
Monishka. Damn, Monishka, what Poland be like?
What
I
would
think
my Polish
cold
name
and
be?
Danishka.
Danishka. Ooh.
Danishka.
You know my last
Beautiful.
name's actually Polish, right?
Switcheski.
Whoa, really?
Got changed, so we can get work over here.
We're at Liberty.
My
at the
great-grandfather
Statue of
fell
Liberty.
off the... my great-grandfather fell off the over down in the Quincy docks. He was like building something, tumbled to his death.
Hysterical. And then he tumbled to his head.
At the shipyard,
Oh
yeah.
my
that's what it
God!
was.
My grandfather and your grandfather probably were. My grandfather probably saw your grandfather die.
Your grandfather pushed him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, huh?
No, he didn't, dude.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking...
Ray would
think he
never
did.
push a sword. Actually, it was Polish.
We were
Yeah.
Polish,
Yeah.
He probably found out you were Polish.
Oh, no.
He's like, how many Polacks does it take to fall off a building? One kick.
Too soon, dude. Seriously.
You also said my great grandfather or my great great grandfather. I don't know.
I don't know how soon, but
Yeah,
it's too soon still. Yeah.
My
no,
nickname
so-
was Bam Bam.
I
Yeah,
know,
that makes so much
Everyone
sense.
called me Bam Bam. I had it on a lids hat that I got custom embroidered.
And it fit the head?
Custom fitted.
It did, yes. At the time, it was a 7 7/8. I no longer fit in that hat. If
you-
we're talking about
Do you want to tell?
Wait, let's get it.
if we're talking
Do you want to tell
hats.
people at home?
I'm
about
sure the fans have all seen the video.
Guys, King and Fifth. This hat company changed my life.
Yeah. And it
Dan
ruined
can now
arms.
go bald.
You guys will never stop hearing about this hat.
Also, I loved the unboxing video. I will say it was a little avant-garde because you didn't like a lot of times when people do an unboxing video, they
I always say it
introduce
was
what's happening.
Avant-garde.
Okay.
Continue, Mon.
Hat
Well,
Dan was
like a lot of
pissed.
times, if you were doing an unboxing video, you'd be like, "Okay, so I ordered this hat. I can never have hats fit me," but you were just like, "Hat."
Yeah, got a hat.
And then Scotty's talking. You're like, "Kid, I've never like you didn't explain anything."
Kid, hat.
It's maybe the most
Yo,
excited
geez, hat.
I've ever seen anyone about anything.
I mean, it was good. I liked it. You should do more unboxing
Mon,
videos.
great critique.
I was like a kid hearing for the first time.
you saw
cochlear
colors.
implants.
You saw color for the first time.
Yeah, now my whole algorithm's big-headed kids getting their hats for the first time.
Yeah, weirdly, it's just all like big-headed kids wearing hats, and then like kids with Down syndrome cooking. I don't know if there's correlation there.
There isn't, but look at all the snaps I have on this. Normally I'm at the last snap. This I'm actually one snap.
You must
in.
feel thin.
that the fucked up thing with that is how big does a head get?
Yeah,
the
that's so
crazy
true.
part. It's like
Or is that vanity sizing? You know how you go to Old Navy and they're like, "Oh, you're a size 2, but really you're 12."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no one's head's that big, but they're making Dan feel
Whoa.
skinny.
There's probably
Yeah.
that's like
It's a parachute.
600-pound life
Yeah.
Type head.
I feel
Yeah,
like fat people
Jesus.
don't have big heads.
No.
I
They-
feel like they have tiny little toe heads on their
Well,
big fat
I think they just
bodies.
look
I think it's
small
in
on their
comparison,
body.
We
yeah.
have normal
Yeah.
size heads.
I feel like a head can only grow so much, even if
The fat
you know, the
doesn't
rest
tend to
is-
build up as much on the actual head, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
proving
In the
that
face,
wrong.
yeah.
My Bam Bam hat doesn't fit
Your head's
anymore.
not big because of your weight.
I know.
Like, look how svelte you are, and
Because
your
of
head.
my
Don't say
intelligence.
so.
It's because, yeah.
He's gonna take his clothes off. You keep saying.
Oh
that.
yeah, sorry, I don't.
You want me to untuck? I'll untuck it.
No, don't
no,
untuck.
no.
Please don't
Also,
untuck
Dan's
it.
tucking now. It's all
Tuck
not.
it in. I'm
Dan's
wearing
tucked in,
slacks.
dude.
He's
You are-
tucked in slacks and he's got a hat
Are
on.
they golf slacks or
frontwards.
regular slacks?
I don't know. I just got them a
Are they
Primark.
stretchy
look
kinda?
comfy. Yeah, they have so like you can wear. I'm wearing a belt with them, but you can tie them. It's a tie waist, which is weird, but it feels
Tie
nice.
waist,
Let's talk about
huge.
something funny.
I want you to put your hat on backwards real quick for me to see it. Yeah.
Oh
That is-
no,
Oh,
That's
Derek!
a- I
Sorry,
like-
Derek's in the house.
it's Derek.
It's Derek. I'm
Jesus
Derek
Christ.
here. What's up?
Is that a joke? I don't know.
Oh no,
It's from the. You didn't watch the video.
oh no.
watch my video?
Derek immediately has
Oh,
a
you
knife.
didn't make it through the
No,
unboxing
I
video.
did.
Dangerous,
I did,
dude.
but I don't remember that.
Derek
part.
has a knife.
I like this character. Hey, Logan has a throat. That's ironic.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hit him with it.
We're roasting tonight. This is funny.
I don't like this.
What do you
I'd like
get
to be
when
like-
you cross? the joke is
I like a joke being like, Logan's so bad at clotting. And you stab him.
Logan's like anemic.
Logan's
Well, let's
Jamaican.
find out.
He's a blood clot.
Like, get it now. Blood
A
clot.
bumba clot?
blood clot.
No, hey, we're here to diagnose Logan. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
You're ill.
Oh, you're sick?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, he might not be sick, but he's not well.
He's
Take
suffering.
us back to
Wow.
Memorial Day weekend.
I'm gonna help.
What did you do?
I drank.
Drank quite a bit.
How much?
Drank what?
Lots.
More than normal?
No.
Okay.
Were you in observance of Memorial Day? Maybe
Oh,
this is
yeah,
where it all
true.
went wrong.
Part of the
On
troops?
Memorial Day, no. We just band practiced. I didn't even
Fuck.
drink on Memorial Day.
Oh yeah,
The
Monday.
band practice, I almost passed out.
Yes.
I had to like sit down for most of band practice.
Really?
Could
He
was like
barely
B.B.
like
King.
participate.
What did you do Sunday?
Rogue, and I got very drunk.
Okay.
Perilous drive home.
Great word.
Allegedly,
Perilous.
allegedly
Incredible.
perilous. drive
Allegedly
home.
yourself? I don't think you can allege it yourself.
Now, I have a question. Now I have a word question.
In the moment, like, this is fucking so perilous. Fuck.
Is it? Wouldn't perilous be not peril?
Oh,
No, it's perilous. Perilous.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's
Full
not
of peril.
perilous. It's
Okay.
perilous.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know anything.
You just
English major, it's
flying
fine.
off the bridge.
I don't know the word perilous.
It was just a sleepy drive. One of those ones you have to roll the window down, slap yourself in the head, and keep like screaming every 3 seconds to make sure you don't fall asleep.
I've done that.
I
Yeah.
have not.
I haven't.
Not when I was drunk. but
Same.
just-
Yeah, just.
Yeah, I don't think it was entirely.
I do it
was
for
a mix
fun.
of things.
It happened a couple times when I was taking an improv class in New York, and I was driving back and forth the same day.
Whoa.
And so
We're gonna have
I was
that
pretty
in the pod.
tired after my improv.
What improv class did you take?
You just saying
I
yes
used to
and
be-
over and over again the whole
And
drive.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yes, and zip zap soup. Slapping her face. No, yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of what's wrong with Logan.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
So, anyways, anytime I try to go to bed now, it's like that jump scare feeling when you like fall in a dream. But it's literally just when I'm laying there trying to fall asleep.
Is it maybe because your bed's
Fuck.
not on the ground, so you don't feel as like grounded?
That was
there.
what we
There
were
are
saying.
some things, but it's weird that it's happening now because I've been sleeping in the room for like almost a month.
Right.
But the room is very big, and I was in like much more of a tight space, so I don't know if that's part of it. But I do
You're like
think
You're
there's
like
just a
a
lot
dog,
going
like
on.
who's
Yeah.
just got released from, like is just being
Yes.
uncrated. Like you were you were
Yes.
crate trained before,
You don't understand like. The
and now you've
space
run to the
you
house.
have.
Yeah.
But also I don't
It's
fucking
too much
know.
space
I
for
think
you to
there's just
guard.
stress
need to get
from
season one
life
already.
What are
too.
you stressed about?
You had job issues.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just saying you were stressed.
job, fucking.
You were fired
comedy.
for drinking on the job.
Your love life's a mess.
Your
Yeah,
love
life's
life's
a
love
mess.
life's a
I've been-
disaster.
absolute
I've been-
disaster.
I've been coughing for like 8-9 months now.
I
That's-
think it's been like 8 years.
It's been a while. It's been since I
It's
know
been
you that
since
you've had like a
September.
light cough.
No.
This
it's been
list
since
is getting
September.
worse and
Okay.
worse.
It's been literally since September.
And every time
At
you
one
go-
point, you had gout.
That was a
Fuck.
joke.
Oh, I thought that was real.
Okay, good.
No.
Oh.
And every time you
Nice.
go to a real doctor, they don't diagnose you with anything.
They,
right?
What, are
they,
you
they
into East
fucking did a
Western medicine?
fucking CT scan of my fucking lungs, and they're like, lungs look normal. We don't know. And I was like,
Nice.
Maybe
thank
you
you.
have GERD.
I do
He
have
does have
GERD.
GERD.
He does have GERD.
But I don't know that wouldn't randomly.
I don't. You know what? You know what? I thought this would be a fun bit, but it's actually pissing me off. Let's move on.
It wasn't a bit. I was trying to help you.
No,
You're
we're
not.
trying. We're your friends.
You said you had a large Sprite.
Yeah, let's talk about
So they had a
that.
small
You had a
McDonald's
Sprite?
Sprite, and then I felt like I was gonna fucking faint.
Scotty.
They have healing properties. There's no way.
The
That
less direct correlation.
You're not usually a soda guy.
Yeah, I went to McDonald's on my way to the movies on Tuesday because I hadn't eaten all day. Also,
Attaboy.
movies. I got high at the movies, and
Very cool.
a guy behind me kept making like a clicking noise, and I started to like spiral into myself, thinking this guy was gonna like.
Kill everyone.
Wait,
the
Well, that
what
guy
kind
just
of clicking
stabbed like
noise?
the 9-year-old girls at the Braintree
Oh,
Theater, and I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Is this guy gonna fucking like?" I was
Am
like,
I
"I
a
don't want to
9-year-old
crank my
girl?
neck and look at him, but like, why is he making this weird fucking noise
What
the
did
whole
Can you
movie?"
do the noise?
Was it like a hereditary noise, like the click noise?
Sort of.
Did
yeah.
it sound like a gun cocking?
No, it was like a clicking noise. Yeah.
There's nothing
I
worse than
hate
someone making a noise like that in the movies, and you're
Yeah,
just
it's
like
very
zeroed
annoying.
in on it. I hate that shit.
You guys don't like that?
I don't mind it. It sounds like a nice keyboard.
Yes. Yeah. Like
Yes.
I actually want to get one of those
like a
mechanical
really
keyboards.
ASMR keyboard.
They're called mechanical keyboards.
Yes. So you didn't get stabbed at the movie.
Oh yeah.
That's
sorry.
good.
Yeah,
You
that
keep
was
getting
nice.
distracted.
Then you didn't sleep anymore. Have you slept since?
Yeah, but the last 2 nights I've slept a little bit because I drank.
When you say no sleep, like no sleep at all,
No
you're just
sleep
like
till
up
Brooklyn. Yeah.
for
Like-
the duration.
Like
Sick.
Monday,
Dope.
Tuesday, Wednesday, literally like probably a grand total of maybe 2 hours of sleep.
So I had
That's not
that.
enough.
I had that same thing. Never 3 days in a row though. It's usually just one night, maybe 2.
That's what I
But-
figured. I was like, you know what, Monday, it's the end of the long weekend. I've been binge drinking. I'm sure this is just like light withdrawal. And then by Wednesday, I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on. This
Yeah.
is scary.
Almost every Monday and
Mm.
Tuesday, I have the insomnia, sleep, like.
You guys talking about withdrawal?
night terror. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. Yeah, withdrawals. Yeah.
As long as you guys aren't shaking.
I was shaking. Yesterday.
Shaking sometimes, yeah.
All right.
Like when you're sober.
Yeah.
You have like shakes in your arms and hands and stuff.
My hands usually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hands you.
So you have.
Not right now.
I think I'm
Usually on like Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
No,
You,
shame.
you look
Because they're
shake free.
full on having alcoholic tremors. And we're just like, kind of be like, yeah, I shake. Whatever. What's the big deal?
Tremors?
No. Yeah. No.
Tremors
Me
sounds
and
so
Tyler
much
know
worse
what
than
that
shakes.
is. We know what's happening. Yeah.
You having shakes or
I
tremors?
know, but I feel like it's like,
Do you
cut it out.
Can I get some fries with those tremors?
Do you think our dads ever experienced such drinking problems?
I wonder that all the time. My
I don't
dad
know.
is
I
a
think-
No, because they
booze
got
bag.
married and had kids.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like they just like always seem to kind of be drinking.
Yeah.
So maybe like that we never saw them shake.
I've
because they
never
were
seen
like-
I've never seen my dad be like, "Oh, I got a hangover." He's always just like working in the yard or hammered.
Yeah.
I've never seen my dad drunk.
I do think COVID like kicked
Oh.
drinking into like high gear.
Because you drank more over COVID.
Yeah. There's nothing else to do.
Great timing.
We were all drunk every day.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and I still am.
No, but
drunk
you're right.
Every day.
I've seen it. It's out there.
Scotty's a fucking drunk at the house.
Are
What
you?
up?
Yeah.
This kid's.
Are you fucking boozing around the
house?
Dan!
No, he's not.
What?
dirty laundry?
Scotty has like one White Claw. I'm like, "Ooh, it's getting fucked up tonight.
You're not wrong, bro.
I know the
He's
one.
like 90 pounds.
I don't know that I've ever seen Scotty drunk.
Yes, you have.
I've seen him drunk once or twice, but like the way I know is he doesn't walk down steps. He like somehow like slides down. He like
I've seen
he
that.
like glides.
Yeah, it's
down
pretty
them
cool.
somehow.
Turns into a fucking vampire.
There was the one time me and Scotty saw. I won't say the name, but we were at a party at your house during like the day,
Okay.
and it was raining out, and we saw someone fall down.
It's Erin. It's
It
been
was
talked
Aaron.
about, yeah.
yeah. I was,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Were you with her that time?
I think you were right there with us.
No,
the
I wasn't.
time.
Actually, wasn't.
Who
there.
did she?
Weren't you there?
Erin and
I wasn't
Erin
there.
came with someone.
I was on vacation.
Probably
Maybe
Lily.
Lily.
Lil was maybe.
Maybe it was
Yeah,
Lily.
yeah.
Yeah, because Erin did say that because your
The
railing was broken.
yeah. yeah.
And then I was like, "Do you need me to fix it?" And Tyler was like, "No, I got it."
And
I remember-
it's still broken. Yeah. I used to have a BlackBerry, and for some reason it would like just record in my pocket like at random. So I would like find like hour-long or multiple hour-long like voice
obscure
memos
videos,
in my
yeah.
pocket. No, just audio. And fucking one time it recorded like it was St. Patrick's Day, and I literally fucking fell down the stairs, and it got it. And you just like you just hear like me walking, and then you just hear like. Whoop, and then you just heard my girlfriend's friend go. You hear my girlfriend's friend go, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It was so many stairs to it. It was like 15 stairs.
Oh shit, Lego, you good?
And then my friend Ryan had like gone to sleep in my girlfriend's car. And
what do you think's going on there?
And he locked the doors, and we were all like fucking slamming on the windows trying to wake him up. And this is like all on that recording somewhere on that BlackBerry. And then finally someone just tried like the one door we didn't try, and it was unlocked after like 15 minutes of slamming on the windows trying to get him to wake up.
Yeah, I'm a big car sleeper now. I was a while growing up, and now I'm back in the game.
I'm terrified of sleeping in the car.
I love it. I could go cross country.
Why
I
would you
love it.
love to sleep in the car?
Dude, it's a bed on wheels. It just recline. You recline the seat back.
Could not be a less comfortable bed.
The idea of getting knocked
Yes,
awake
it could. It could be covered in
scares the
rocks or
shit out
something
of
on
me.
fire.
Of
Oh,
like,
really?
wake up.
That
Yeah.
happened to a hotel manager.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm
at a
sure.
hotel that I paid money to stay at. I slept in my car.
Why aren't you in your room, sir?
I forget. Oh, it was locked. That was Rachel's wedding.
You turn over and go, no housekeeping.
Read the sign. I keyed "Do not disturb" into the side of my car.
One time, we went out to when we were staying with Chris back in the day. Chris Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Back in New York. We went out to smoke at like 5 a.m. because I believe we were doing cocaine.
Dan!
Why are you looking at me?
You don't remember that?
No, I do.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly. I don't know why I said that so nonchalant.
We're doing cocaine.
Yeah, Aaron fell asleep, and I was teabagging him.
Oh, yeah, Aaron was there too. Anyway, we got locked out. I had to sleep in my car from like 4 a.m. to like 8
Yeah,
on the
sick.
street
Yeah.
in New York, and I slept with my car on
Yeah,
the
for
entire
the,
time.
for the AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It was fucked up. This was scary.
No, this was winter, so I think it was for heat.
It was
probably-
for heat.
Yeah.
Some sort of temperature control.
In the winter, you need
Yeah.
heat. In the summer, you need AC.
That's true.
We don't need AC. You guys are just,
Are you not an AC person?
I don't
She
like
doesn't
AC.
have an AC. No, she likes the natural air to flow through the house.
I'm
I
picturing.
open the windows. I got fans on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
I mean,
breezy.
I prefer natural air, but if the minute it's like hot, I'm like, get the fucking AC.
I hate it because what I don't love is you go into these fucking places, right? And it's not just cooler and comfortable. It's cold. And so then all of a sudden you need pants and a sweatshirt and you're going outside and you're whiplash in and out.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
A real Jay's Beach situation.
It's you're telling me.
Wow.
Is he big AC
shit.
at the...
No, the beach was freezing.
It was cold and he
Oh,
got a
the beach
sunburn.
was cold?
Yeah.
Well, it was a chilly day, breeze.
That's
we
an
were up
intense
north.
burn.
Oh.
I had a
How
dream.
was Jay's beach house day?
It was fun.
Fun.
Did you guys have a goo?
I was hungover on the ride there. I remember being like, I'm not gonna have fun, but then I did end up having fun.
I showed up first, told everyone I was bringing bagels, and did not bring any bagels.
No bagels?
I didn't bring any bagels.
No bagels.
You were so pumped
bagel?
about the bagels.
I was so into the bagels, but I forgot to pre-order them, and then and then day of it would have just been way too long. I couldn't wait in line.
What did
And
everyone
then,
eat?
But I brought Duckies. Though.
She did bring Ducky. We were trying to grill her.
We popped her up there. She was reeling.
I was
duck.
asking everybody this question,
Oh
but I
yeah.
feel like it's not really good for the pod because Dan's not even gonna have to think about it.
Yeah, and it's a little edgy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about it off pod.
What the fuck?
We already also know your answer.
We all know your
Yeah,
answer.
yeah, we
We've
know.
already
What
probably
is it?
talked about this with you, but also I don't think he turned down either. It's not like it's a
I think.
which one would you like more?
This guy would stick himself in anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Can we do
saying.
this?
Dan's tucked in, dude.
You know what? I'll say it. And that way, yeah.
Disavow.
What? No.
Okay.
Just don't bother.
All right.
We'll tell you after.
We'll tell you later. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have a bunch of secrets we can't tell you right now, actually.
I hate
Ooh.
It's not a secret.
this. I'm
We'll
like
just-
nervous now.
it's
Oh, did we
it's
tell
a
him
would
about-
you rather question.
Oh, never mind, actually. No, we can't tell him that. I forgot.
What? Stop doing this.
Oh, man. Hey, did you guys know that E.T. doesn't say phone home? Is that all known already?
What does he
What does he say?
He says, someone told me this yesterday, then we looked it up. It's true. Did you know this? I assumed movie guy.
I actually don't love E.T.
Well, it's like
but-
he never says, "Luke, I am your father" either.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess
People
E.T.
just
points
paraphrase.
at a phone. No. Whatever. He says home phone.
Yeah.
And then Drew Barrymore says, no, it's phone home.
Oh, Drew's like,
okay.
you fucking idiot.
You fucking dumb alien.
She's like,
Actually.
actually, I'm a baby and it's phone home.
Yeah, real white noise machine.
Yeah, E.T.'s like a scary guy.
Yeah.
I never liked it as a kid. And I
What?
watched it.
I loved it as a kid.
You thought it was scary?
E.T.'s
Yeah.
very scary. He's
I
like this
wasn't
little
into-
blob of a human.
He's
fucking
not.
He's not a
why do you
human.
Beat the shit out of ET.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
then and then
I
he's
don't
like
base
gray.
it off of who I can fight.
I'm saying, why would I be afraid?
Dan only likes
but why
people
would
he
you be
could
afraid
beat
of
up.
it?
Because it's a fucking great. If there was
It's
like
an
a
alien.
bug this big, I would be afraid of it.
Put him up. Fucking see a spider.
Yeah, and when he's gray and dying for like the whole end, it's
part was
gross.
freaky.
Yeah.
That was sad.
E.T.'s gross.
No, I always loved E.T. I always thought like that was going to happen to me.
I never saw it as a kid.
If it was going to happen to anyone, it would happen to
Same.
me.
Also, when they rode their bikes and their bikes start flying, I was like, when will that happen?
I just have
Yours
one.
is like
It's fucking just. It's like creating a divot in the asphalt.
I did just put air in my tires, by the way, so bike season's happening. I'm about to ride my bike to Portsmouth soon. It's definitely going to happen.
New
this
Hampshire?
year.
New Hampshire?
Yep, this year I'm going to do
You will die.
it. No, I won't. I'm
Yes,
going to make it.
and then you're gonna get there and you go, oh fuck, I have to go back.
No.
Now you'd call
No, I'm moving in.
You're moving in?
I'm staying there.
I'm moving
What's
on.
the longest distance you've ever biked? Are you a long?
Hey,
Uh,
why are you going to Portsmouth on Monica's pizza party day?
I just didn't want to go to the pizza party. No, we just have like a me, Jen, Brett, Erica, Colleen, I think.
Oh, okay.
pizza party.
Yeah.
How far have you biked?
I biked to Plymouth Rock from Weymouth when I
That's
was
not
younger.
even close
That's
to
not
as
bad.
far as Portsmouth.
I know, no, I'm not
It's
saying
like
it is.
3
And then I've
miles.
also bought.
That's something.
It's
more
not
than
3.
3
It's not 3
miles.
miles. Took a while.
It's like 2 miles.
But then I also biked to Cambridge from Weymouth.
Oh,
That's a longer one than I
I
think.
don't think it
Plymouth.
is. I think Plymouth
It's
was
a cheese it.
longer.
Did you just go all back roads?
Yeah.
Well, cheese it brand.
Yeah, I just had
It's
my
more like
maps
a
up
wheat
on my
thin.
phone.
It's not a wheat thin.
Or,
a sideshow is developed.
That's like a
It's a cheese it groove. Here, everybody have one. Tell us if it's
Tell
a
me that's
I've
not
been
like a
waiting
wheat
for the
thing.
offer.
I don't want one.
Come on.
I have a Zin and I'm drinking coffee. I don't want Parmesan in my mouth.
It's sharp white cheddar.
Ooh.
What the fuck do you think Parmesan is?
Oh, tonight I'm gonna be like, Dan's breath is so bad.
How
bad is it?
It's really just bad. Just don't get close to his face. It's honestly.
I have one of those about you drinking.
Logan's drinking is so bad.
I like these. This is good.
I'm gonna drink only water.
You
now.
can't sleep.
Yeah, you better dress real Logan-y tonight.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of
Dude, wear a
that-
suit. Fuck him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We
wear,
got
I'm
a
gonna wear
couple of
suit.
outfits.
My team and I have a couple.
Happy to help.
Yeah, bring that up at the roast. Be like, Logan hasn't slept in days. I'm concerned. This is.
I would
No.
text.
This is like a bit like a big fucking ruse for an intervention.
Yeah, it's a
I get to the
roast.
elbow room. It's everybody that I'm friends with. I'm like, damn, you booked like out of town comics like as a goof. They're like in the group message.
Do you fear interventions ever?
No,
Yeah, I don't think I've made enough bad choices.
guys-
I think I'm friends with too many enablers.
You guys are too functioning. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
think-
aren't in the valley of despair yet.
I think Wetzel could use a
I
good
think my
intervention.
health is starting
yeah.
to become a concern. Yeah.
What? Like,
No,
yeah, of
Wetzel,
course.
Wetzel needs to. Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wetzel, if
Allegedly.
you're watching this, cut it out.
Or listening.
You guys gotta be.
You're
healthy.
hurting us as your friends.
Did I tell you? He
I
brought,
do
he-
every week. I go.
He
I'm
brought a
gonna be
homeless
healthy
man
next
into the bar
week.
the other night. Did I bring
Excuse
that
me?
up? Wetzel brought a homeless man into the
I
bar.
buy gym shoes. They're so
I don't know if I
expensive.
told you.
Wait, oh, you
That
need to buy
sounds
new gym
concerning.
shoes?
Yeah.
Sorry, Wetzel brought a what?
A homeless man into the bar the other night.
No, you guys
I feared
say
that's
you're
what you
saying.
said.
You gotta fucking zit on your nose.
I know right here.
Yeah.
It's not a zit.
What are
I
they
don't know
doing?
what the fuck this is.
This is zit.
No, it's
They
not.
feel like
I've
we're
had this
ignoring them?
growth on my nose since
think-
I was
they
a
think
boy.
we're-
They think
and
we're
I had to
ignoring
remove
them?
it, and now it's back.
What's allowed them to
Oh,
talk?
dude, what if it's like fucking
It's not talking about
malignant?
zit.
no, like the movie Malignant.
Well, I
where-
don't know what that is.
Like when she has like the fucking monster on the back of her head that like keeps killing people, and then like she doesn't remember it. She
Breath check?
You think my zit is a woman?
no, I think no, it's like no, it's like your
And
Siamese.
I always knew there's something different about you.
It's your Siamese twin that's
Can
evil.
I fuck my zit?
I don't know what's wrong with my nose.
Let me see if I flick it really
No, no,
hard.
no,
for
no, 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 no.
Maybe it'll go away.
It's not gonna. I
Come
tried
on,
that.
this is be good for the
All
fun.
right.
A moan of delight.
Did I just moan? I blacked out.
You might have moaned a bit.
I don't know. I'm
I gotta
feeling
go to the bathroom.
uncomfortable.
Monishka.
I'm feeling weird.
No.
Oh my god, that would be sick. What if it's just like a cum button?
Oh, like the sketch you guys did.
Yeah.
Come button.
Hey, is anyone going to submit to my zine or what?
Yeah, I'm
Mon,
pumped.
I have some ideas I want to submit.
Oh, for a minute I thought you meant subscribe. I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I was like, subscribe.
No. You guys can just get copies.
Can I have some follow-up questions?
Smash that
Yes.
come button.
It's a physical product?
It's going to be a physical product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will it be digitally
Oh, do you want
available?
to drag your fucking?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Probably, but
There's
I-
a lot of physical products now digitally available.
that's true. I might.
Ooh.
Yes, I'll probably do something in the digital realm.
Yeah.
But I'd like a physical project. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just wondering if you wanted to air out some.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, I have nothing really to say about it.
No, it's fine.
We talking about Rick?
Oh yeah, are we talking about Rick or are we talking about
Oh yeah,
someone
we can
else
talk about Rick.
who's
We'll talk
upset?
about Rick.
Yeah, let's talk about Rick.
Yeah. Monica, the voice of the voiceless.
I
Getting the
mean-
job done.
Monica was at the town hall for the new comedy studio.
Mm-hmm.
They held like a town hall is a type of like meeting,
I
right?
guess so. I don't know why they call it the town hall.
Dan. So
I don't know.
Dan's like a town hall is like a type of it's like a meeting.
I think you guys gathered in a space and
Yeah.
asked questions. You asked hard-hitting questions.
Yes, the hard-hitting questions.
I did, yeah.
Monica Carroll from Whiteville here.
Yeah, I will say, I went there like with a wicked open mind. I really, because I would love for the scene to have like a club or two. Like I know that there's potentially 2 clubs opening soon in a similar area. I would like love for there to be more clubs and more opportunities for people to perform and like spaces to be. So I went with like a really open mind, hoping that they would have like good, transparent answers about this like big question with whether or not like how Rick was going to be involved or whatever. And they just didn't have they didn't have it figured out.
For the listeners at home, the former owner of the comedy studio was accused of sexual harassment. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was a perv, it seemed.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was accused of
Explicit content
watching
in public
porn
viewing.
And, and someone who was working at the bar saw him, and he was apparently banned from the bar where the show was being held.
Apparently, he showed it was like more than one time. He's like,
More
check this out.
Exactly.
I like weird things.
Yeah, they are good, you guys. Yeah, and so whatever. I mean, they've come out with a statement now saying that he's not going to be.
Isn't it
Part
bizarre
of
that
it.
he's not like? Shouldn't the resignation letter be like
from him.
His?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really. I'm sure that they
There's a
have
PR
like.
team at
There's
this
a
point.
PR and like maybe some lawyers. I'm not sure. I'm sure they're trying
There's
to like.
a PR team. It's embarrassing. They should fire
Yeah,
them.
they've done
'Cause
a very
they've
bad
fucking
job.
blown it
By
so
PR
fucking
team, I
hard.
mean like a lady. They're
I-
like, you write something,
Well, it seems like the
PR
guy wrote
could be a man or a
or
woman.
a woman, or a guy.
A lady. Could be a woman, too. I don't know. Some bitch is typing, though. That's what I'm saying.
I will say I got a little bit. I was getting annoyed because I felt like they were being. They didn't want to answer. Like they didn't come
They were
forward.
dodging
and-
questions.
They're being
yeah.
very clinical about it. I
Yeah.
bet.
Very
Yeah,
political.
well, and they like went through all this other stuff about the, and to their credit, maybe that's what they want to do is just talk about like
course.
how the room is going to be set up, where the bathrooms are going to be, where like
you were saying people were like, "Where's the light?"
Yeah.
somebody did ask where the light was going to
so-
be, and I was like, "There's not even like it's." I was like, "This is a bunker." Like
Yeah.
they were just talking about when the HVAC was going to be installed. Like it's not. We don't have air moving in this space right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like let's not worry about where the light's going to be.
It's so funny
Yeah.
to actually ask that question.
It's like, well, I gotta ask something. Here's this, I guess.
It's like it's just been the whole firestorm on Facebook about this, and then one guy sees town hall. He's like, "I have a question. I gotta get down there to see where the light's gonna be."
It was like a,
Or it could have been a lady.
He said it's gonna be like 7-8 minutes, or
literally, it was stuff like that. And I'm not kidding when I say I think the room could have heard my eyes roll like at some of these questions. Like I was just like, because it's like we're not like let's get to what we're like a lot of us are here for, which is like this big
Yeah.
fucking
tear down
problem.
a great man.
Truthfully, if they had said like these are like we want Rick to be involved because he started it, he's the owner, and he's gonna go through this amount of training, and he's gonna need to be like going to like meetings daily or something that's like part of his employment. I kind of would have
Meetings
been
daily is so funny.
why.
Because
It's like
you
every
have to
single
go to
day
a
they're like-
meeting every day for this problem. That's fucking insane.
That's like when
Well,
they were like,
alcohol- a lot of
Papa
alcoholics go
John
to the
took
meetings,
6
like, a lot.
Oh,
months.
is he an alcoholic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
so
goes back
like he's
to-
sober, so that's a
Oh,
big
okay,
part
I
of it
don't
was that
wanna
he was
fucking shit
that
on
he.
that,
I think. Well, I don't.
Oh,
The other
I thought
stuff's-
it was like sexual harassment.
Yeah,
No, 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 no.
yeah, yeah.
Probably
I
that
meant
too.
sexual harassment training, but then also go like in making sure that he stays like clean and
Right. Okay.
not
that's-
you know not having his.
I thought we
Because
were
I'm sure
talking,
it's
like-
like a combined issue.
Like
Yeah.
you remember when Papa John like had to take 6 months to unlearn the N word?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we were talking about. Like every single day, Rick has to be reminded. Like, and what are we not going to do today? It's like, watch porn in front of the female staff members.
I mean, yeah.
That was unsuccessful.
But if he had-
Papa John's 6 month.
We were gonna say drink. we didn't even know you were doing that. This is Alcoholics Anonymous.
But yeah, so if they had said like those like things, like they had specific plans, and they were like, but you know, if something goes wrong, then we'll reevaluate whatever. I would have been like, okay, cool, that's like a plan, and I feel like that's like fair. But they were just like, we don't know. We have like we have an external HR thing happening, and I was like, well, I want to be like, well, when did that start?
Be like, that is the biggest problem you guys have publicly right now. Address
let's
that.
address it,
yeah.
and like, and then towards the end of the meeting, I even said, I was like, you don't seem to have a lot of answers for things. Like this meeting feels a little premature if you have nothing to like say. And they were like, well, at least we're having a meeting. And like, I can understand them saying that. Like to a degree, I guess they don't need to have this
We're
open
having a meeting right now.
I mean,
Like,
it could
say
be. You know,
anything.
I understand. Like, you know, it could be just productive for them to have that meeting to learn
Sure.
like some of the things.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah,
Town hall
ultimately,
makes
I
it
don't
sound
know.
way
A
more
nice
like
serious episode
serious,
was
and like
due.
something of note will come up.
So important.
Yeah, we've been so
sounding.
serious about this the whole fucking time.
But
Well,
town
But
hall.
my big thing is like, why you don't need like what fucking name is the comedy studio anymore?
Well, yeah, I
Like, you
think
don't need to attach
That's what
yourself
we
to
were
that
saying last
brand.
night.
Like
Yeah.
it hasn't been open
Call
for
it
years.
Cambridge Comedy
It sucked
Club.
when it was
Yes.
open.
And never do comedy there.
What?
Cambridge sucks.
I hate Cambridge.
fucking
I want to
blows,
burn it to
dude.
the fucking
If
ground.
you do comedy
Wow.
in Cambridge, you're a homo.
Cambridge has done
Okay,
nothing for me.
I don't feel that
my
way.
whole life.
Sucks, dude.
I-
I like Cambridge.
I like Cambridge, too.
comedy in Cambridge.
I
If you
hate
open the club, I'm
Cambridge.
happy
I
to
hate
do it as long
their.
as
I
it's
also
not-
like
periodicals.
gays. So.
I hate their clubs. I hate people that come out of Cambridge.
Cambridge is like a
I like
communist
Cambridge.
city in Boston.
The
Yeah,
what?
it's cool.
It's like a communist city.
Yes.
You
in
don't like
Boston.
communism?
No.
No.
What?
Okay.
Cambridge
I don't
is-
think you totally know what communism
I know
is.
what communism is.
What
Bro,
is
go
it?
to, go to
Cambridge.
Brooklyn.
Wait,
Cambridge
wait.
is fine.
Wait.
That's why I
Dan,
don't live there.
Dan, explain, explain communism to me.
Communism is everybody has a share of the wealth no matter what part of the community you are in. If you're a homeless person or if you are a doctor, you make the same amount. You all get the same rights. You all get the same stuff. In theory, it doesn't work
Fuck,
though.
he's doing pretty well.
No, I think
The hat
no. In
is
theory,
killing
it
it.
does
I'm sorry.
work. In practice,
practice.
is when it is.
In practice.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry.
In theory, it does really well.
In theory, it works well. In practice, practice it.
But then humanity's always going to shine through. You know what I mean?
It does
Like,
sound good on paper, where it's like, yeah, everyone should just have like whatever. But then like you don't have like good health.
Competitive spirits
that's how
come
you
out
get, like,
though.
fucking
Yeah.
Canadian people, where it's like you fucking go up there and you get free health care, but you have to wait 19 hours to get a fucking hangnail.
I'm not waiting 19 hours. I've been
No.
paying
Hey, by the way, you
I'm
shouldn't go to the
paying
doctor for a
$5,000
hangnail.
to get my hangnail out.
I'm
Down
just
here.
saying that's what those
let's
Canadians
not
do.
go to the
In the
doctor
United
for
States of America.
In the U.S., that's
Where we
don't
fucking
need-
belong, the land of the free, the home,
I
the
wanna
fucking
make it
brave.
clear, we don't need to go to the doctor
so
for
poor
hangnails.
people should.
This is a
just
town hall
die.
suddenly.
Yeah.
We're in town hall mode.
Whatever, man.
But anyway, yeah, most people got mad at me because I said I didn't feel like this was a good representation of Boston comedy because there's only 10 working comics in the room, and then some people got upset.
Yeah, you know who got upset? Comics that aren't working.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I didn't list
for
the
the
10
studio to
comics I
open.
thought were working comics. So it's like, if you got upset, then you think I'm calling you out for a reason. Like, it wasn't like Brianna and Al got upset because
Right.
They
You
know they're
know.
working.
they know they're working.
I think if you
That's what I was like. If you're booked less weekends than you are booked, then
you might
Then
be
I
right.
don't want.
Yeah,
to.
sounds
Then I don't
like
want.
the fucking exact same thing.
Then I don't want to hear your opinion on the state of Boston comedy. Like
Yeah.
you don't. You're not
Or it's
really
like-
like
Yeah.
engaged.
If you're not getting up because the studio hasn't been open.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like just like waiting for your place to open back up, then like, how much do you like comedy? How much are you involved in it?
If you're gonna get up at the studio because you donated money,
You might be right.
But yeah, I mean, I was like not even trying to like shame anyone. I thought they all knew that they
Yeah.
like weren't working.
I should have gone to the town hall.
I don't
If you think we're going to be working, you might be right now.
I don't think
No characters allowed at this town hall. Please remove yourself
I will
immediately.
say John's been like, John the guy. He's been nice. He's been posting.
John Bonham.
John Bonham Carter. He messaged me to be like, hey, if you want to like talk privately or whatever,
why
whatever.
we're like using full names?
I just like
Well,
his
in
name's
case
John
anybody-
Bonham,
Is he
John
the
Bonham Carter.
the drummer of Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
Is he related to Helena Bonham
No,
Carter,
no relation.
famous
That was
actress?
a-
The
Some people did
Cambridge
think
Day
that, though.
did write an article,
mean-
and it said no relation to the acting family. And the Cambridge Day, as
Wow.
we know, a very reputable publication.
Very reputable.
Maybe
Fuck
the
the Cambridge Day, whatever.
Don't
news
say that.
article shit.
unbelievably reputable.
They really took down some guy named Taylor Swain one time. Hate to be that guy.
Eric Taylor Swain. Hey, Eric
Whoa.
Jenkins. All
No, they took a picture.
Eric
right?
Taylor Swain is a crazy mashup.
It's a bunch of fucking rich
I
kids.
love that.
It's a bunch of fucking smart Harvard rich kids and
Yes.
stupid transplants that come.
Whoa.
from
All right, let's just ask him the would you rather.
I'm glad you finished the word transplants, my friend.
Transplants
whoa.
from out of town coming
Oh,
in here. Fucking, they need a little camp to go to.
They're
so they
stealing
all
jobs
get-
from our trans comics that we like.
in this country.
I like doing comedy in Cambridge.
No, you don't.
Dan's gonna be on the Comedy Studio week like 3.
Dan
Love
only
it
does the
here.
Boston Hound from now on.
I did notice, I thought I didn't ask for dates from the studio at all when they were doing Veers, and then I was looking for the pilot the other day because it got like Celtics is not an app anymore, so like anything I had written in there is just fucking gone. It's
tough.
So, but I did find it like
Good gasp.
somewhere, I forget, but the fucking I sent an email to the studio summer of 21, never answered.
Fuck.
You should
So,
follow up. Per my last email.
Just checking back in.
Well, that's because the guy Jeff like hit me up and was
name
like,
Dave.
I hope you come to the thing, and I was like, how the fuck did
His
you
name's
get on
John.
this guy's
Yeah.
radar? Oh, John, sorry. And then I was like, oh yeah, cool, thanks for the invite. Like I'll try and make it. And he's like, if not, maybe we could. It'd be nice to like talk over a drink or whatever. And I was like,
You had me at drinks.
is this guy trying to bed me?
Yes, please.
I just think you shouldn't be reckoned. Hey, have a booze back too,
Oh,
man.
you're
Don't worry
dying,
about
it's
it,
so
you fucking
funny.
I
alcoholic.
just think people get too fucking up in arms about this bullshit. It's like
Of
just
course.
like
Wait,
I can't
Listen,
decide
listen.
what
What bullshit
side
first?
are you
Just
on.
let me say, fucking get the guy who was bad out. It's
Yeah.
that simple.
Oh.
Get the
Yeah.
guy who's bad out. Just fucking open a comedy club.
Or lady.
This shouldn't be that big of a
Or
lady.
fucking issue.
Or lady.
Ladies can
Or
be
lady,
bad.
Whatever. Sorry, man.
Also, maybe
Or lady.
first confirm he's bad, because, some people.
Just confirm he's
Yep.
bad.
Yeah, and then get him out. Yeah.
Bad guy out.
Yep.
I
Good
love
guy,
how worked
in.
up you're getting.
I just fucking hate all the strife this shit gets. It's like, just fucking open a comedy club, go do your spots, fucking do your 3.5 minutes on stage,
Yep, yep,
go
yep.
home, jerk off, and do it again.
Yes, or
Damn.
don't jerk off. That's the whole lesson of this, I think, right?
No, you can jerk off in private.
In the green room.
Honestly, if the door's locked,
I just think everyone needs something to complain about, and this just so happens to be the thing right
I
now.
actually
People
don't
do-
want to complain about it.
That sounds right.
Not that you're complaining.
If I was like, if I was
No,
like,
I've been
every-
vocal, but I don't want to
I
be
think
involved.
you two are on the same page, and that's just your inner monologue of.
Oh,
why-
I famously don't have an inner monologue.
really?
A word?
are you one of those people?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I got a big
I was
one.
thinking, what if I was like, wait, guys, everybody pause real quick. I just get up and you just see me walk over to the guy that's fucking weed whacking. I'm like, actually, so we're trying to podcast inside. It's kind of loud. Would you mind? It's just like another like 20 minutes. So you could just like fuck off for 20 minutes and then come back and finish.
It did kind of start when Dan started his thing. I was like, are they trying to silence it?
Dan's like,
Whoa.
I'll tell you what about the fucking.
And
No,
another
it's
thing.
such a bummer that I mean I've said it so many times. We all have. But you get into comedy, you think comedy, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And then
Yeah.
it's
And you do it for like 3 years, and you're like, this is fun and funny. And then
Yeah.
out of nowhere, it's like, oh, fucking, you said that.
Yeah.
You,
3 years. I think it was
Yeah,
much
first-
sooner than 3
yeah.
years that I was like, I don't really like.
when we
a lot
started
of the
going
state of
into the
affairs here.
city.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm thinking like late 17 was when I was really starting to be like, oh, this person hates this person for no reason. This person.
Oh.
Yeah.
For like no reason.
Well, but also I just hated like the fucking comedy studio like
Yeah,
wouldn't
of
book
course.
us, but like would book the worst comics you ever seen because they would go fucking kiss ass.
Yes,
I'm
of
like,
course.
I'm not gonna just kiss some guy's ass because he owns a building.
Yes, I remember one time at the Furnace, I was out till like 1 with Rick and Miguel Perez, and I left being like, I just spent so much time with Rick Jenkins. I was like, I'm like in. I got
And then you emailed and he didn't get back to you.
no, I got a spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He was
But-
like, come watch the show, see if it's for you.
yeah. Remember they had their list of rules.
Yeah, you literally had to come watch a show before
Yeah.
you could be booked.
There's
Like,
a new rule: don't watch porn at the bar.
It's number 1.
I think what it said like you couldn't be like that blue.
Yeah,
I still in my
no
head,
no crowd work.
I still in my head have one of the rules in my head where it said don't leave after the comic after you. So I stay for at least one comic after before I have to return.
I usually
That's
that
actually
just-
not a bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
Unless
That's
you're
not bad
thumb.
etiquette.
unless
Yeah.
you're like in a rush or have a split or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Mm.
That's not bad etiquette.
Imagine that now.
I know.
Oh my god.
Comics would be like fucking furious.
Yeah, that was when it
Buddy,
was like
I got 6 spots tonight.
yeah, that's when there were like 4 shows in Boston.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was talking to Caggiano, and he was like,
Friend of the
"Yeah,
pod.
but Boston has so many shows." I was like, "I can't tell if you're being serious right now." He's like, "Do they not?" I was like, "Not really."
It's been dwindling a little bit. There's a
Weekdays are
Saturday
bad.
hole, I think.
Yeah, well, particularly now that Silvertone's
That's what I
done.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Silvertone.
Very good comedy
Let's talk
conversation.
about something funny.
Okay.
Comedy.
That guy who stabbed those little girls.
Oh wait, no. How about this? On Wednesday, this is still kind of
The
comedy
town hall is
related, but
shocked and chagrined.
On Wednesday at the open mic, some girl, fucking typewriter, taking notes on everybody's set. The bar was already so loud, and then like the typewriter was like deafening behind you, like. Bah, 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 bah.
That seemed like a fun
That's
happening.
literally
I wished I was
so
there.
funny.
I
I think
was
it's so funny and cool.
Yeah,
It was-
That's a
no.
fun bit.
Wait,
It's
what open
better
mic?
in theory when
Tab.
it's happening when you're trying to
like
work on
communism.
jokes and like you're getting drowned out by the sound of a typewriter. You're like irritated.
Was everyone
Yeah.
doing bits about how there was someone behind them typing on a typewriter?
A little bit. Me and Garrett both like. I was like, between the fucking loudness of the bar and the fucking sound of the typewriter, I was like, this is like a sensory nightmare. Like you've chased away all the autistic people that wanted to come do this open mic tonight. And then Garrett said something, was like, he literally leaned back on the table and went, strike that from the record.
That's good.
That rules. Man, I love that oath.
He's a funny guy.
He fucking rules.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
are we recording?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Just making sure.
I thought you had like a surprise for it.
No. Bring him in.
But and there was a guy there that was wearing a camouflage Trump 2020 hat, which I think is so funny. Like, to love Trump enough to buy a hat, but not like a new hat. Like, he's just wearing the 2020 hat still. And then he's wearing a
good.
bright yellow shirt and a puka shell necklace.
This
It's
guy
like,
sounds.
I've never been more confused by a human being in my life. And somebody tried to talk to him, and he just started going, "No habla inglés,"
Whoa.
and then he
Is this
left.
me? Is this like my dream person?
What's going on?
The coolest, most fashionable guy who's ever lived.
Actually, I changed my mind. I will talk about it. I will talk about the message I got last night.
She's back.
All right. Yeah.
If you guys think it's interesting to talk about.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's funny.
Yeah, you don't have to use names, but
I got a message last night from a comic who I'm not really friendly with at all, obviously. I
As you're about to find out.
The drama episode.
yeah, this is I know, of
This
course.
is the gossip episode.
This is the view.
And she was like,
I'm Whoopi.
"Hey, I heard you like
I want to be one.
I heard you said that I said I was the hottest comic in Boston. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth."
Wow.
Like something along those lines.
I don't think she said fucking.
I read it.
Keep my name out of your mouth. Maybe not fucking. Keep my name out of your mouth.
Kissy
You're
emoji.
so something about like you must be like you're so insecure. I hope you heal. Kissy emoji.
Which is very funny. Also, I will say, I mean, I've also heard that person said that.
I don't remember who told me that, but I assumed it was a bit, and I was like kind of joking with people, being like, literally being like, acting like I was offended, but like,
because you're like, I'm the prettiest
girl.
girl.
How dare she say she's like basically joking, like obviously joking around, and like I forgot it even happened until she like jogged my memory about it because I haven't even seen her in months. So I'm
People
wondering
really,
like how this even came up yesterday.
But it's also wild to I just think like that's just a poor way to approach it. Like
Like, she didn't even
I would have
ask.
been like, hey, did you say this? Like I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
this. Like, do we have like are we cool? Like, is
Yeah.
there like anything
Yeah.
going on between
Tread
us?
lightly on that.
Yeah,
Well-
I wouldn't go 0 to 100. Even when people like I've had this happen with people and where
Sure.
I've had to
You're
like,
like, I heard you're saying that you're the hottest comic in Boston.
Especially when you just became the only booker left in Boston. It's a really weird day to do that.
It is funny, but
It's such a funny energy when someone, you know, they're like furious, but they're trying
Totally.
to appear composed.
they're trying
and
to appear like above it and like snarky.
Yeah.
And
you
then she
can-
was like, I know you've she's like, I've known for 2 years you've hated me, which is like, I understand where she's coming from because we're not like friendly, we're not friends. And truthfully, like she's not someone who I'm like, oh, I want to talk to her. Like I like joking around with her. So I don't like chat with her. And it's like, if Dan comes over, I'm like, hey Dan, like whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't have that same reaction to her, but we're just like also just not friends.
Yeah,
so
acquaintances.
We're acquaintances. And, but I've never been like, I've been like, hi, how are you? Whatever.
and not everybody has to be friends.
That's-
in
You can
comedy.
just
Exactly.
work
that's
next
That's
to
a big
people.
thing.
yeah. People
That's-
need to understand.
People don't
that.
have to
the
like.
biggest fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
yeah.
You don't have
We're
to be
not-
like rude to each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she says I've been rude. I don't know if that's true. Like, I mean, obviously she feels that way, then maybe. I'm sure I've been cold and not like
Yeah,
super
you know how
warm.
your vibe.
Yeah, my vibe. Like, if I'm not friendly with someone, I'm probably not going to be like over the top.
Cracked me up when Jay was like, Monica, do you ever think you're being rude?
But genuinely, it's like it's not like I'm being like mean or like saying stuff to her or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I know you hated me for 2 years, which is so funny because it's like
I've just been
I
thinking
just
about
don't-
it this
we're
whole
just
time.
We're just
Like,
not
what?
friends.
Yeah.
Like I don't think about her.
Like, she doesn't cross your mind.
She doesn't cross
You're
my
literally
mind.
the fucking Mad Men meme.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's literally
Like,
like
I don't
and
think about you at all.
I don't think about you, and it's just like, or except for when I was joking because I heard you had a joke about being the hottest comic.
So that's the problem with all this that I see is whoever got that back to her.
Yeah.
is
They're the
real
worst person.
fucking
They're the worst
Yeah,
person.
they're
Yeah.
stirring the pot.
I think she had an emotional reaction to
Of
something
course,
she heard.
yeah,
So you
and she
can't
already
blame
has
her on
like
that.
I don't blame her, and also she has like a feeling that we're not friends, and like
Right.
and I'm sure she would. And there is a weird thing where because there's so few women, I think if you're like a newer comic, maybe you feel like, oh, we're women, we should stick together.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yeah, but like, what's the likelihood that the 20 of us in the scene all really like each other?
Women hate each other
No.
instinctively.
I have a lot of great women friends, a lot of great women comedy friends.
Name one.
Izzy,
Tyler
Lily,
Swain.
Erin.
That
Those are all
live in Boston.
Name two.
no, but then I have obviously I have friends outside comedy who are women, but like
Yes, yes.
there's just like such a small percentage. The same reason why you guys say we don't deserve to get booked as much as we do. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah. Wait. We didn't say that. I just want to point out this girl. I've always had pleasantries with her.
Yeah.
I think she's super nice, and I think she's fun.
It was shocking to read that whole thing.
But yeah, that approach was nuts. The line I texted you about it, I think this morning. The line that gets me so good is, "That's why I didn't come to your party." I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Aisha
That
and
all-
I hosted a Women in Boston comedy Christmas party, and like any woman in Boston or women identifying
Monica
person in
and
Boston
a
was allowed
comic
to be.
famously from Boston posted a Boston.
Yeah, like they're just like anyone was allowed to come and like have fun and whatever. It was just like at my house. It was supposed to be like
Les out, maybe.
yeah, les out. Like it was just supposed to be like a nice afternoon. No,
A
and like
word?
for her to be like, I feel badly because she like stopped herself from coming to this party because
Yeah.
she thinks that like I hate her.
Yeah, it's
or
like you want to be accepting of it, if anything.
Yeah.
like, but it's
Maybe
just
not
so
now,
strange.
but-
Well,
There's just such a better way to go about like.
Sure.
Hey, I heard
genuinely-
you said this. Just making sure you were kidding. Like I know we aren't friends, but
But,
like,
like,
if
yeah.
that really bothers me, and you can just go, oh, sorry, I didn't know it
You don't
bothered
even
you.
have to say making sure you're kidding. Just be
Like-
like, I just heard this, and like
Yeah.
that would hurt my feelings if it's
Yeah.
true, and like I just want to.
and I think I would have said like the same thing I said, which was like, I think I heard that you did that as a bit. I assumed it was a bit, like on stage, and I was jokingly being like, "How dare she?
How dare she?
Like,
I'm the hot-
I'm
yeah, of
like, how
course.
dare she say she's the hot? Like, and I was like doing it as a bit. Like, can you believe
I'm
that?
not sure
like,
the story I was told was that it was on stage as a bit. I believe it.
oh,
The story I was told was it was like
a genuine
remark in
conversation.
passing.
I think I was like, oh, either way, like
I think it was Scotty that said
I
it,
don't
too.
think I was like actually
I'd be gossiping.
upset. I don't think I was actually upset about it, or even like talking shit. More just like being like joking around.
Yeah, again, I mean, I like this person too. I have no issue with them. Just the story I was told was it was like in response to not getting nominated for one of the Boston Comedy
Oh, really?
Choice Awards.
Because see, that's the thing is, I don't even remember this. Like, I don't remember the full story of it. I just remember hearing that she had said it. I thought I assumed she was like joking, and then I was joking around with people afterwards about it.
And she probably was like. I mean,
I wouldn't
it is.
assume-
It's probably. It probably
It
was
seems
a joke.
like a
It's
joke.
just like a funny.
I feel bad that she's had this emotional reaction, and I also feel bad that she's been thinking that I hate her for 2 years. Not because whether or not I do like her, it's more just like
festering. on that?
festering, and
Yeah.
it feels like sad. I honestly feel sad that she's been like festering about me and kind of like putting this on me, not for myself but for her.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because it
I
doesn't.
do
I mean, I
think-
hate to
Are you
say
saying
it doesn't affect me at all. I don't see her. We
You're
don't
saying
work
you-
together. Like I don't know. It doesn't affect me.
But
Yeah. You hope she heals.
I hope she heals.
I do think, but everybody like gets that way with some. Like,
Of course.
I feel like you
Yeah.
know, you invent like a perception
An
of
enemy.
yourself from other people,
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
then you talk to them, and they're like, "What?" And you're like, "Nothing."
Yeah, and
I
it's so
definitely have been thinking about that for way
it's
too
so
long.
funny because if it had been like
Yeah.
a conversation like that, like started normal, I think it would have been like fine
Yeah, productive.
and productive,
didn't talk-
and like I could have been like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been joking about it so much. Like that's probably not like I don't know you like that. Like whatever.
That's true.
That's
you,
like
you
fair.
would say it to anybody that had ears. You're talking about it way too much.
Monica would
I thought you
sign
meant-
it if
was
they
I?
didn't.
I shouldn't have gotten that plane up in the sky.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Pat Lacey for like 2 months after meeting him because I thought he was like best friends with someone who hates me.
Yeah.
And then I eventually I was like made a plan with Sham. I was like I think he's funny. I want to like. So I went out and like just chatted with. Now he's like a great friend of mine.
Well, we're
That's
also
so
a lot of
fucking
us are
funny.
a little like socially
Made a plan.
awkward and stuff too. So it's like you kind of get this like opinion about someone because I think in a weird like I'm kind of like shy a little bit. Not when you get to know me,
I was
but like
gonna say,
at
I would
first
not
I'm like a
classify
little
you as
bit
shy.
quiet.
don't
Like
think
if
so.
I don't know people. And so I've gotten before like, oh, you seem like standoffish or whatever, but I'm like, I just don't know what's going on. Like I don't know you people.
That's the same. That's I think I said it on here before, but it's like I can only give back what I'm given. So like if somebody's like shy and weird, then it makes me shy and weird.
Totally.
If somebody's like outgoing and can talk to me, then I can be
Can't you go
outgoing
the
and
other
talk
way?
to them.
Can't you go? You're being shy and weird. I'm gonna be energetic, and then you can become energetic.
I can't.
I'm more
I
like
can't really
Logan.
do
I
that
can't-
unless I know the person.
Yeah, yeah,
already.
yeah.
I do that. I rip it up.
I get that.
Yeah.
I think I'm like
I
that
rip up
too.
the-
But I felt that way about several people I'm friends with now. Like I thought Kendra maybe didn't like me, and I'm sure Kendra was. And I was a brand new comic. Kendra wasn't thinking about me. She didn't
Right.
know me. Do you know what I mean? Like I know I was projecting that on her because, but like, and now we're friends. She does like, because we didn't know each other, so she wasn't like
Yeah.
asking me to hang out.
I think a lot of people get into comedy from like a loner perspective.
And I don't want to put that on her. We're talking in general.
Yeah,
now.
just
course,
because
yeah.
this is where I was.
Yeah.
And then I met you, lovely
You were a
gentleman.
loner?
Yeah, just like just not doing anything.
And a lady.
With like.
Oh,
and
you're
a
talking about
lady.
when we first started. Okay,
Yeah, when we first started, and like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You just like you're walking. I still feel that way. We've been doing it for like fucking almost
Yeah.
9 years at this point. I walk into a show and I'm like, I don't know anybody. I want to leave.
Also, when you're new, you kind of like. I feel like somebody should like sit you down and be like, "Do not take it personally if somebody doesn't remember you the first like 3 times they meet
Yeah.
you because there's so many fucking people doing this and they're gonna
Yeah.
meet so many people and like until you like really like have staying power, it's not even worth it to like commit you to memory because like you could quit this in like 2 weeks and we'll never
Yeah.
see you again."
It's a long talk for someone first.
Listen
here, I will not remember you.
No, but I'm just saying like
You're going to quit.
But I, like when I started, like I would get like kind of like butthurt
Yeah,
about
of
like
course.
certain people.
Yeah, me
like
too.
I'd be like, "Dude, I met you like 3 times," and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah.
And now I'm like, "Oh, I do that to people all the time."
I
It's
literally
not,
did that
like,
to someone
intentional.
last night. I was like, you didn't remember me?
I call people, hey man, a lot. so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
So, what's up, dude?
Dude, remember that?
And they're like,
That's the
"Please, I've told you my pronouns 8 times now."
Do you
You guys
remember?
like, what do you mean?
You probably won't
Clearly,
remember, but
like-
after Laugh that night, that I hosted and you were there to hang, and
Yeah.
that kid came over to me.
Yeah.
And he started chatting, and he was like,
Yes.
"Oh, but I have
No
no idea
idea
who
who
that
that
is.
was.
No clue." We talked for like 10 minutes about memories that we have.
That happens.
He's like, "Dude, that time at Cags," I was like, "Dude, that was so funny."
That happens to me all the time
No
where people be like, "Hey, Monica, what's up?" Or like, the craziest is when someone's like, "Hey, Mon," and I'm like, "Who is this person?" And they're short. They're too annoyed to say Monica. They say my name so much that they have to do Mon.
I call you Mom now. I don't know that.
But yeah, comedy's so much just exactly like high school, and like not like in the like some of the positive ways too. But it's like seniors don't know who freshmen are, but freshmen know who seniors are.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
And it's
Yeah.
clicky.
And you know who's
It
really
can be
good-
clicky.
you
It's
know
also
who's-
just like friends, groups
Yeah,
of friends.
it's like anything else. There's too many people
Sorry, we're
involved for there not to be drama.
Sorry, we're the fucking jocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're the jocks.
I'm the sweet jock that comes back down to the nerds. Don't worry.
Dan is still
Okay.
Dan is the band.
I'm
Dan's
the,
the one we have to
I'm the
score a
bank.
touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm the quarterback of the football team. Ready to go. I'll be right back.
I'm the school shooter.
What? Why are you on the football team then?
I think the people who don't concern themselves about such issues make it.
Yeah. You gotta
Actually,
be
I don't know, dude. I think also plenty of the people that make it are like the worst
annoying
version of
ones.
Does
those
the
people.
squeaky wheel get the
think.
grease? Does the hammer get does the nail get the hammer?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I just
Oh,
see
I'm trying to get nailed.
You see certain people who like you're like, oh yeah, they never are like in any of this.
Cut
and they're
that. Send that
always-
to my dad. Sorry.
I don't know. This is too much comedy talk.
Yeah.
Well,
Where are we
sorry,
at?
I
We
did.
gotta
I
be-
did.
We're at
ask to bring it up.
55.
55. All right.
Yeah, we've
Donald
got-
Trump was convicted of 37 counts of
34.
a felony, 34 counts of a felony. Let's make that fucking funny.
I mean, it is just funny.
I
Yeah.
think he's going to be the president with 34 counts of felony.
From a jail cell, you think?
He's gonna appeal it.
No, he's
and
not
then
going to
if he-
jail. He's a fucking bajillionaire.
He probably won't go to jail.
He won't go to
But it'd be
jail.
so sick to have a president in jail.
That would be actually very sick.
if he's president, he's not going to jail.
Yes, he is.
Yes, for
No,
this
he
bit,
can
he's
literally
going to jail.
pardon himself if he's
All
president.
right, fine. He's not going to
He
jail.
goes,
You be funny then.
pardon me.
Great impression.
Swish. With the fadeaway, man.
But it is very funny. Like the fucking, the Law and Order president, like got.
Wait, Law and Order
convicted.
SVU?
No, the Law and Order president, like the guy that like literally
Law and
like
Order.
tweets like Law and Order like all the time, and then
PUS.
and then the legal system fucking gets him, and he's
POS.
like, "This is rigged. This is a sham." Like, buddy, you're the guy that like believed in the justice system.
Yeah, there's no justice in this world.
No.
There is. They got to select like the fucking jury, and
Well,
then
there is
and then he
justice.
still got
There's
convicted.
justice.
That's like I made a joke the other night when we were talking about the Drake stuff. And he was like, I can't be a pedophile. I would have been arrested. And I was like, yeah, he just believes in the law. You guys don't believe in the law. He's like, justice would have struck me down.
That's what prevailed.
I do. Did we talk about that on here? I was arguing with a young lady at the bar like a couple weeks ago about the Drake.
Very
Kendrick
young
thing.
lady.
And she was white, and she goes, Kendrick's done more for the culture, and I cackled, and he was like, please tell me about the culture. What was the culture like before Kendrick? Please inform me of the culture, young white woman. What?
Very
listen-
young.
listen, you
Again,
old
very
freak.
young.
Stop doing your British voice and leave me alone.
She's like, listen, you're my dad.
I was
Isn't it past your bedtime, sir?
Sir, is anyone taking you back to the home?
all right. Slow your roll there, Grandma. Okay.
I wasn't talking to her.
Yeah, but you're also much older than me.
I'm
Much? I wouldn't
7
say
months
much.
older than
You
you.
and John came in as the geriatric couple that you are.
Hey, listen, I'll take that compliment any day of the week. Telling me I look like I'm dating John.
Geriatric couple.
Yeah, I look like I'm dating John. That's a step up.
Monica?
And that's been our episode for the week. Guys, 619, I can't stress it enough.
Ooh.
Barrel House Z. We're going to be in Weymouth doing this.
And if
We're-
you want, if you
we're in
want to know
6
any of the
now. We're in
secrets
June.
that we were talking about, you
Oh, yeah, be
follow
there.
us on Instagram and be at the live pod on 619 at Barrel House.
Yeah.
Wait, I'd also like to congratulate Logan for not taking a shit during the pod.
Oh, congrats,
buddy.
man. There you go.
I've been here all times. Every single time I'm here.
Every
you're
time
taking
she's
a shit.
here, yeah.
Congratulations.
You make him nervous.
I get his bowels moving.
You make him
folks.
nervous.
He is sick.
Wow, you didn't have diarrhea when Monica's here. You can go to the doctor. All right, well, we're funny at the end.
Wow.